this is the 8th movement of the Wu style short form. This movement is named after a posture that we've done before, and we'll do it in this part as well, and it's throughout the form. This posture is called play the Pipa. Play the Pipa is a posture in which the forward hand is, the thumb is at about nose height and extended out with a slightly bent arm, so not like straight out, but also not close in. Just relaxed distance. Remember to keep the shoulder down when you're doing this. Don't hold it up like this. Right? Relaxed elbow, nose is, or thumb is about nose height. And the back hand will be similar styling, but the tip of the fingers will be at about wrist height. So that will create a stance like this, like this, like this, right? So this is called play the Pipa. And this is done in an upright stance, typically on one leg, with the other leg with the heel touching the front, but no weight in it. And typically it will be the forward leg will be the higher hand, and the weighted leg will be the inner hand. So if I'm on my left leg, I'll have my right hand up and my left hand inward. And you can see this is where we did this in grass bird's tail. We were in this position, and then we went into the grass bird's tail motion. For this one, we'll be doing it on the other side, on the right leg, with the left palm forward. So we're starting from the end of brush knee twist step, which means that we're weighted on the left leg, but in an archer stance with the right leg back. And the left palm is at the left hip, and the right palm is in front of the face, pressed forward. So this is the end of brush knee and twist step. We're now going to sit back. As we sit back, we're not going to use your torso to go back. Imagine that there's something grabbing you right about here at the small of your back and pulling you down, like a rubber band, pulling you down into your back heel. So that will cause you to sit back onto the back leg, and now you'll be in an upright posture. So we were in a lean. We're now going to sit and be in an upright posture on the right leg. With that, we're going to pull the right hand in and raise the left hand. So as we come back, we raise the left hand to the correct height and the right hand to the correct height, and we have the heel touching. So that's the basic play the Pipa stance. So we've got there. We sit back into play the Pipa. Now, in play the Pipa, this movement of the form has more to it than just that stance. So we'll do a few more movements. So we're in play the Pipa. We're going to rotate the waist to the right corner. And then we're going to shift our weight onto the left leg into another archer stance and rotate the waist back to the center and then eventually to the left corner. As we do that, this rotation is going to cause our left hand to rotate the palm. So as we come across, the left hand palm will rotate to face outward. The right hand will continue to face the way it was. Everything will be facing to the left this time. So we rotate to the right, push forward, rotate to the center, and then to the left. Then we're going to pull our arms into our center, and that same motion will be used to stand upright and bring our foot up to parallel, right? So we're now in a parallel stance. And as we do that, it's going to pull the hands in, right? So we've gone to the right, push forward, turn to the left palm turns out. Now as we bring the foot forward and stand upright, we pull the palms in so that the right arm is at a 90-degree angle, and the left arm is just slightly raised like we had it in Play the Pipa. And we're going to rotate back to center so that we're parallel posture facing center. The feet are parallel with each other. So now we've come back. It's not exactly the same as the original Play the Pipa, but it's a similar stance, just a little lower. And that's the end of that movement. So we start from brush knee. We pull back to Play the Pipa, turn to the right, turn to the left, rotating the wrist, step up and bring the hands in and turn back to the center. And now we're at the end of the movement called Play the Pipa.